Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so I'm going to be playing the Spicy Breath deck. That's the one revolving around Scovillain, my 3 energy attacker to complete those challenges. Plus it has evolutions to complete those challenges. And it's just a lot of fun. Such a tiny Pokemon doing so much damage, doing 180 damage. It's a lot of fun to just try to make it work. We do play a lot of consistency cards to try to keep us getting the Pokemon that we need powered up and doing that big attack as often as we can. So let's see, we get to go first, which is awesome news for us. Let's just get the first evolutions. So let's see, what do we draw? We get a Capsakid, we get a Scovillain, however we do not get any other basic Pokemon, which can be difficult. We do get an Ultra Ball, we do have a Hisuian Heavy Ball. I do want to play the Hisuian Heavy Ball to look at my prizes, but I also want to play the Ultra Ball to search out some Pokemon that I really need. I would love to get a Bidoof out on the field, a Cherubi out on the field, and another Capsakid out on the field. I can't do that all with an Ultra Ball, but it would help me get that stuff done. Since we are going first, we won't be able to get the 3 energy attack up that fast, sadly. So let's see, a Toxel. What are we playing against? Looks like it's definitely Fusion Strike centered, which is interesting. Hey, we get a Bidoof. That's actually pretty big. That's awesome. We got 3 cards that are Shuffle Draw 5, so we can discard 2 of them. I know that's a big cost that I am paying, but if we can get Scovillain turn 2 doing 180, that's pretty darn good. What we would need to make that happen is quite a lot. We would need a Cherrim, a Grass Energy, and a Fire Energy. So we need 3 cards. I guess it's not that difficult. Okay, so we're playing against a Mew VMax deck. Interesting that they have the Toxel here. I don't think I've ever really seen the Toxel see play, honestly. So, yeah. We did get Mesagoza, so I'm going to go ahead and evolve up. We get the Mesagoza. What? Can the Mesagoza hit heads for us? That's the big question here. And it does! Yes! Let's go! That hurt my throat. Holy cow. We will do the Bibarel, because the Bibarel will let us see a lot more cards. We will use those industrious incisors. We get the Cherrim. We get a Capsakid for backup. We have a Nest Ball. What do we want? I'm thinking another Capsakid. Almost went Skwovet, but I went another Capsakid. We will then Cherrim, get that Grass Energy on that Scovillain. Now we just need a Fire Energy. 5 cards, and we need a Fire Energy. We get Energy Search. Wow. Holy cow. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Man, if only we could have KO'd the Mew V instead, you know? But we didn't, and most likely they're going to KO us right back. And we will not be in the best position, but hey, Energy Search helps. But in all honesty, all we need next turn is 2 Grass Energy. The Energy Search will give us a Fire Energy. We got the Scovillain, and then we just need the 2 Grass Energy, and we can accelerate them with Cherrim and deal 180 damage with the Super Spicy Breath. Ultra Ball, probably search out a Mew VMax so I don't KO it this next turn. However, it could also be a Genesect, and they could be trying to draw more cards to get them into a better position. I think it was a Mew VMax, but I can't be sure. There's the Mew VMax out on the field. They still need an energy to attack, but they have the KO if they get that energy. Mesagoza, Tails. Sweet. That just helps us out. Choice Belt, that's not going to do extra damage. There's the energy. They got the KO here. So we really need to push pretty hard in order to get the return, just a return attack. We're not going to be able to get the return KO. We will be able to get a return attack. And yeah, we got pushed pretty hard for that. So what do we top deck? A Youngster. So we will go ahead, play down that Scovillain. I will play Mesagoza. What does Mesagoza get me? Heads. Awesome. I'm thinking the Skwovet. I think Skwovet will maximize our chances of getting a couple of grass energy. So we will do the Skwovet. We will energy search, grab a fire energy. We will attach that. There. We will play a Shauna. Let's see. We don't get anything that I think will be useful. But we can Ultra Ball away the Ultra Ball and the Cherubi. And that will let us grab... I almost want to grab another Bidoof, but we will grab a Scovillain. Alright, so now we are going to Skwovet. What do we get with Skwovet? A Youngster. Yikes. So we will see 4 cards. Can 2 of those be grass energy? Come on. 2 of them are grass energy. Sorry, I'm excited. We aren't even getting the KO, but I am excited. The deck is performing exactly how we want it to. With all these bells and whistles going on, 180 damage. So now we just need to do the exact same thing for this Scovillain. And then we will KO the Mew VMax and take 3 prizes. And that will be a pretty big deal. Our opponent still only has the 1 Genesect out on field. Mesagoza. Tails. Yes! Awesome. The less Pokemon they have out on the field, the less draw power the Genesect has, and the less likely they have a backup attacker as soon as we KO this Mew VMax. So, that is all looking pretty good for us. They are attaching a Fusion Strike energy to Genesect V, and KOing the Scovillain as expected. Now, I do have a decision to make here. And that decision is, do I Skwovet and then Bibarel? Energy Retrieval. Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Holy cow, this is phenomenal. Heads on Mesagoza! We are grabbing another Bibarel. I know. They are so frustrated, and they deserve to be allowed to be frustrated, too. So, do I do that? I think I do. Spring Bloom. I think right now we have like 3 fire energy in the deck and 2 grass, so we are more likely to find our fire energy. And I almost want Skwovet first, because if we pull a Klara, that would be a pretty big deal. So we're going to Skwovet first. Energy Retrieval. Okay. We got it. We freaking got it. Fire energy, grass energy. Yeah. Fire energy onto the Scovillain. Bibarel. Now we need a Capsakid. We get a Nest Ball. Pretty close, right? Nest Ball. Capsakid. There we go. We even got the Klara. Klara is going to get us quite a bit back here. Capsakid, Scovillain, grass energy, fire energy. Beautiful. Holy cow. Cherrim is going to accelerate onto the Capsakid. 1, 2. Done. Scovillain for 180, KOing the Mew VMax. Now, sadly, Genesect is a 2-hit KO for us. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. They've taken 2 prizes. Let's see. This is not rule box. We can't even accelerate energy onto the Radiant Charizard. We don't have any energy in the discard for Volcarona. They hit tails on Mesagoza every time, and we hit heads every time. I do not blame them for quitting out of that. Those Mesagoza flips were so in our favor, and they drew so poorly. I think that is why we don't see Toxel in Mew VMax decks anymore. I don't think we ever saw them, but it just kind of clunks it up. That's extra cards that you're trying to get into the field that aren't serving the purpose of Mew VMax attacking big. And I think that's why we don't see Toxel. But my opponent tried their hardest. They flipped so many tails. I've been there. It really does suck when that happens. I apologize to my opponent for that happening, but they did put up a fantastic fight, and our deck just sung this match. This might be the best the deck performs the entire week, and it's the first match of the week. Don't get your hopes up, but I am loving this deck. Holy cow. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could leave a like, I would love that. Maybe even subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And join the Discord so we can have more one-on-one interactions. And that'd be a lot of fun. I am ramping up to take a couple weeks off. 1 week I will be at the Portland Regionals, then hanging out with family for a week. So I have to pre-record that week and the following week, so I don't just fly back home and immediately have to jump in the studio and record a bunch of content. So I gotta get 2 weeks worth of content done. If you join the Discord as soon as you see this on the Monday, you could submit a deck to me that I might play. You know, it helps me not have to test a brand new deck, and I can focus on testing for Portland Regionals. I would really appreciate that, but yeah, you get the idea. Anyways, let's end this video. Wow, this was a quick one. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep playing Jank.